Good morning, everybody. Welcome to day 4 of the No Bitching Challenge. No complaining, no criticizing, no gossiping for 21 days. How's it going? Mostly I am doing all right. I'm noticing a lot of little pockets of possibility that I'm able to catch so far, but I'm very cognizant of the vulnerable spaces these days. And maybe I'm a little bit quieter than normal. That could also be true. We'll have to check with my husband and son about that one. Anyways, I have been thinking a lot and talking a lot with friends about this idea of gossip. What is it? Where does it come from? Why do we do it? Who do we do it with? Who do we tend to do it about? And noticing the patterns around that. There's so much to this topic. I don't know if I'll get all of it covered today. I probably won't. But I am starting with a place of wondering and noticing who the friends are that I tend to want to go to bitch and complain about somebody else, or offload or let off some steam or vent about another person. And so I know who those people are, and then I notice that it's typically about the same people. So what is up with that, hey? Like, why that person? What I know quite often is when there's something that I'm wanting to let off steam about, that I'm feeling powerless in some way, or I'm needing support to solve a problem that I just can't quite get my head around. And so maybe that's a better way to approach it, is to recognize what I'm really feeling in relationship to this person, the feeling underneath that frustration or that anger or that desire to talk about them in some way. What is it I really want from that person? What is it I'm really feeling? And that is actually a much more challenging thing to do than to turn to someone else and complain. Or if I am going to go and turn to someone else and talk about that person, I need to do it from a place of trying to understand myself in the situation, not trying to understand the other person or create some sense of power and unity between an ally in that relationship against someone else. So it's a dynamic thing that I'm curious about in myself. I don't do it anywhere near as much as I used to, but I'm also very, very aware of how many times in my life, especially junior high, high school, and so forth, how much damage that did, how much pain that caused me, and how much pain I might have caused others. So it's a real toxic contribution to the world that I want no part of any longer. And I know that I need to pay attention to what is it I'm wanting with the person I want to talk about, or how is it I'd rather be feeling with that person, or what is it in myself I'm trying to resolve that they're triggering in me. Those are just some questions to think about. And one last little thing, if I let people know I'm doing this challenge, the people that I normally might turn to or might turn to me to talk about someone else, I'm going to let them know I'm in this challenge, and that might just change the dynamic. They might understand why it is I'm not participating the way I did before, and that will change the dynamic between us as well. Lots to unpack there, I know, but welcome to self-examination. I'm sure it'll be worth it in the end. Look forward to hearing how you're doing with all of this. Talk to you soon. Bye for now. See you tomorrow.